Hey folks, it's time now for your legal minutes, and that's why I'm joined by Brent Stewart and Elizabeth Von Cannon from Stewart Law Offices here in Charlotte. And first of all, thank you so much for giving us the insight on this. And I want to start with you, Brent. Look, a lot of the times there's a fender bender here, there's a fender bender there, and sometimes there are some major accidents. But when somebody comes and gets in an accident, what is the first thing that they should be doing?
Well, the first thing you should do after an accident is make sure and contact the authorities so they can get there and look at the scene and see what happened and try to ascertain who's at fault in the wreck.
Now, at the end of the day, it also depends on where you are. You could be here in the Carolinas in North Carolina, or you could be in South Carolina. How does that differ when it comes to what you're going to be able to claim?
Well, what you're going to be able to claim is the same in kind of both states, but the fault issue really matters a lot in North Carolina. In South Carolina, if you're 10% at fault in the wreck, your damages are decreased by 10%. But in North Carolina, it's handled totally differently, and I'm going to let Elizabeth handle that because she is our North Carolina attorney.
Sure, so in North Carolina, unfortunately, if you're found just 1% at fault, you're not going to be able to recover anything for your injuries. So it's important that before you talk to the insurance company, you reach out to an attorney so that they can walk you through making any statements to make sure that you were not found 1% at fault, and we can help you recover for the injuries you sustained.
I want to piggyback on that answer. When you call the authorities after an accident and when you make sure that everybody is safe, do you call your attorney immediately or do you go through the insurance company first?
I always tell people, you don't want to talk to the insurance company by yourself at all. I have all my clients, I have their insurance company direct communication to me. So I'd say that's the biggest thing. I wouldn't talk to the insurance company at all. I'd let the attorney handle it for you just so that you're protected.
What's the one tip that people should know, Brent?
Well, like you said earlier, should they call you first? I don't think anybody should call the attorney from the scene. I think you deal with everything at the scene first, and then when you get done from the scene, contact an attorney after you get to a place of safety, after you've sought initial medical treatment, after you talk to the authorities, then talk to the attorney before the insurance company. But I wouldn't call the attorney from the scene. I think I'd worry about making sure your family's safe and that all the evidence is documented so that we can figure out when we get the case who's at fault and how we proceed with your injuries.
It's all about doing the right thing, and the folks at Stewart Law Offices, Brent and Elizabeth, have the inside. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This QC Morning segment was sponsored by Stewart Law Offices.